Fellow Ugandans, I greet you wherever you are. Let me talk about little about Uganda politics. If we want peace, unity, and development, if we want peaceful transfer of power from one president to another, from one party to another, in a free and fair election, then we need a new capital city. Why do I say this? I say this because since independence in 1962, we have been having problem after problem after problem, just because of politics that emanate from Buganda region. With problems concerning the lost counties, which was a constitutional obligation or request, that culminated into a 1966 crisis. Obote was blamed throughout, although on the eve of the referendum, Kabaka Mutesa and his team murdered 9 or 7 Ugandan of Banyoro origin living in that area. The reason that they have killed, they have planned to kill the Kabaka or poison him. At that time, Kabaka Mutesa was already ceremonial president of Uganda. I asked myself, why did they not arrest these people and take them to Kampala to face court instead of just killing them? If Kabaka Mutesa and his team were ordinary people, I'm sure they would have been arrested and put in jail. But that did not happen. We came to a time in 1965 when they ordered the UPC president, late President Obote, to take the government of Uganda out of Buganda soil. As if that was not enough, it ended into a crisis, a Kabaka crisis of 1966. Kabaka fled, Obote was blamed. In 1968, there was an assassination attempt on Obote's life. In 1969, there was an assassination attempt on Obote's life, where he ended up in Mulago Hospital. In 1970, a high-ranking army officer from the north was assassinated. In 1971, Idi Amin took over power on January the 25th from Obote. All this was because of the political disturbance emanating from Buganda, not from anywhere. Where Buganda was every time fighting for their autonomy or federal status or whatever they wanted. Then I asked myself, how can we stop all this nonsense? We can stop all this nonsense by moving the capital city of Uganda out of Buganda region. We should build a new capital city. The way Tanzanians have you change their capital city from Dar es Salaam to Dodoma. That one is not that we hate Baganda, we don't. We need a new capital city to be built in Mbale. We restore Jinja industrial status. We build a new international airport in Soroti. We restore Uganda railway system throughout the country. We divide the country into 6 regional states: northern states, eastern states, southern states, western states, central state, and West Nile states, all headed by the governors. Then we build a new parliament, not the kind of parliament which is in Kampala, built by the British. We need a parliament that shows that we are independent. For the last 61 going to 62 years, we have had wars, we have had quarreling, we have had military coup, we have had all sorts of things. Why? Because of the politics of Kampala, the bad politics of Kampala. We are told of Buganda agenda. We are every time Buganda agenda. Do we still need that? We don't need that. Let's leave Buganda for Baganda. Let's leave it. Let's move out of Buganda region, put the capital city of Uganda far away from Buganda region. That is Mbale. So that we join hands together and build our country. So that democracy starts to flourish without any interference, any intimidation, any corruption. Today, corruption in Uganda is beyond. You find that some Ugandans are now scared. They don't know what the future of Uganda would be after Museveni. We shouldn't be thinking like this. We should have been happy to know that in the next election, we shall vote this party. In another election, we can vote this party. But this is not the case in Uganda because of all the political disturbance from Buganda region. I'm not accusing Baganda. I don't hate them. But the politics which was there has destabilized us a lot. We need to speak the truth. It is better we move somewhere and see how the country will be instead of burying our head in the sand. If we do this, then we will see how the country will either be peaceful or not peaceful. Museveni, I'm sure, will not give us this because for him, he wants to sit in power until he dies. He has used the people around in Buganda, around Kampala, to take the power and to sit. We as Ugandans must now decide what should we do. Should we sit and wait until he dies and then the power goes to his son and then the son dies and to another one? This is our country. Then decide once and for all. Fight, take them out, move the capital city out, start to build the country, and put truth and reconciliation commission in place. There's no need to hide our head in the sand. There's no need to go for an election where you just gain nothing. The only people who go to this election, MPs, are the ones benefiting, while the ordinary citizens suffer. The Balalus are coming to people's backyard with gun and with money and what, and we don't know their plan. We don't know their plan. In any country, such a thing would not have happened. Those people would have been arrested, taken, and locked up either in prison or in a camp to be deported. But in Uganda, no, we don't know the plan. So we need to stand up and be serious. I say this for God and my country. Thank you.